Lovecast with Dave O Rama.
The Lovecast. The Lovecast. The Lovecast.
The Lovecast with Dave O Rama.
Greetings and welcome to another edition of the Lovecast, a global sonic, schizophonic exploration show for music lovers who aren't stuck in a groove. If you are a nomadic, broad-spectrum music lover like me, then this show is for you. The Lovecast, positive vibes for challenging times. The Lovecast airs weekly on CIUT FM Toronto and broadcasts to Southern Ontario and Upper State New York. The program is also syndicated online at ubuntu.fm and CVOX Radio, as well as CJMP FM on the Sunshine Coast. You can also access hundreds of past shows of the program available from our Lovecast online audio archives at mixcloud.com/Dave O Rama or at thelovecast.podbean.com. You can also stream the Lovecast on numerous online streaming platforms such as Amazon Music, TuneIn, Alexa, iHeartRadio, Player FM, Listen Notes, Podchaser, Castbox, Boomplay, and even YouTube. Thanks for tuning in this week. My name is Dave O Rama, and I produce the Lovecast at Crazy Acres Studios on Lovecast Island out on the west coast of Canada. And today I'm heading down the Island Highway to go have some fun at the Chemainus Rockabilly and Country Music Festival. So I thought I would put together a show filled with driving music to keep me inspired while I drive to the fest. This week on the program, I'm going to be focusing on traditional country, rockabilly, roots, and blues music to get me revved up as I motor my way down the island. The last time I was in Chemainus was several years back when former CIUT FM broadcaster, radio rebel, musician, and country gentleman Alan Bakeland called me up and told me he had a stopover in Nanaimo as he was flying home to Calgary after a gig in the Lower Mainland with his old band Lost and Profound. I took Alan down to Chemainus for lunch, and then we went out for a nice hike on the Cable Bay Trail before I put him on a plane home. That would be the last time I would see Alan, as down the road Alan would be taken out by cancer during the COVID pandemic. Alan was loved by many, including me, so today I'm sending this Lovecast out to him. So grab yourself a dancing partner, because Dave O Rama is going to lay down a rockin' hillbilly hoedown to inject some white lightning into your happy feet right here, right now on the Lovecast.
Now the dreams were thunder, lightning was desire. This old house would have burnt down a long time ago. So make me an angel, eyes fond of prayer. Make me a poster of an old rodeo. Just give me one thing that I can hold on to believe in this living is just a hard way to go. When I was a young girl, I had me a cowboy. He weren't much to look at, just a free-hand man. Oh, but that was a long time, and no matter how I tried, yeah. watching. I can hear them buzzing. And I ain't done nothing since I woke up today. Tell me, how the hell can a person go to work in the morning, come home and leave that with nothing to say? Say, baby, an angel that flies from Montgomery, make me a poster of love of yours. I just get me all that I hold on to. Oh yeah, believe in this and then it's just a hard way to go. To believe in this and living is just a hard way to go.
Meet me at the Matador. I'll be there just after 4. We'll scrape our boots across the wooden floor once again. Charmaine arrives after last call, lets the drunks and the punks into the Howard Hall, where the famous and those hiding from the law are welcomed in. Tear it down, don't tear it down. Tear it down, don't tear it down. Tear it down, don't tear it down. Don't tear the grand old lady of Dovercourt. Don't tear it down. Don't tear it down. Don't tear it down. The guitar splashes into the alleyway. We all love to hear Johnny Loveson play. Those rocker boys play George Jones that way, loud and in your face. Basil passed out in a folding chair, and Anton cut off his new wave hair. She put it in a frame above the stairs leading to the stage. Tear it down, don't tear it down. Tear it down, don't tear it down. Tear it down, don't tear it down. Don't tear the grand old lady of Dovercourt. Don't tear it down. Don't tear it down. Don't tear it down. The shower dance we all would watch. Kitty galore in a cowboy top. And Zeta made the hottest dogs that never seem to age. Tear it down, don't tear it down. Tear it down, don't tear it down. Tear it down, don't tear it down. Don't tear the grand old matriarch Dovercourt. Don't tear it down. Don't tear it down. Don't tear it down. No. Don't tear it down.
Hi, this is Kelly Haig. Get your hands out from under your blankets and pay attention. You're listening to Dave O Rama, the Lovecast.
You got a lot I know. I say you are my friend. When I was down, you just stood there got a helping hand to lend. You just want to be on the side that's winning. You say I let you down. You know it's not like that. If you're so hurt, why then don't you show it? You say you've lost your faith, but that's not where it's at. You have no faith to lose, and you know it. You talk behind my back. I used to be among the crowd you're in with. Do you take me for such a fool to think I'd make contact with the one who tries to hide what it don't know to begin with? The street, you always act surprised. You say, how are you? Good luck, but you don't mean it. When you know as well as me, you'd rather see me paralyzed. Why don't you just come out once and scream it? Good when I see the heartbreaks you embrace. If I was a master thief, perhaps I'd rob them. And though I know you're dissatisfied with your position and your place, don't you understand? It's not my problem. Just one time you could stand inside my shoes, and just for that one moment I could be you. Yes, I wish that for just one time you could stand inside my shoes. You'd know what a drag it is to see you.
Dave O Rama laying down a hillbilly hoedown this week as I motor my way down the Vancouver Island Highway on my way to the Chemainus Rockabilly and Country Music Festival. Some raw Delta blues out of Natchez, Mississippi from the late great harmonica shouter Papa Lightfoot with something called Wine, Women, Whiskey. The legendary Bob Dylan in the set with his classic Positively 4th Street for anyone currently experiencing the shitty end of the stick. We also had something in there from Toronto singer-songwriter Laurie Yates with the title track to her 2024 album Matador, which is dedicated to the infamous Matador Country Music Club in Toronto, which closed down back in 2010. I didn't spend much time at the Matador, but I did go there when I was invited to attend a coming out of retirement party for Stompin' Tom Connors back in 1989. Did you know that Leonard Cohen wrote the song Closing Time about the Matador Club? That was Laurie Yates pleading not to tear down the Matador. And at the top of the show, Trombone Charlotte taking the lead with the Doghouse Orchestra on the John Prine classic Angel from Montgomery, recorded live at the Cameron House in Toronto and available on the live album Sunday Service by the Doghouse Orchestra. You can catch the Doghouse Orchestra every Sunday night at the Cameron House on Queen Street West, and believe me, they are definitely worth your time. Dave O Rama here this week with a rockin' hillbilly hoedown to get me in the mood as I drive down the Island Highway on Vancouver Island on my way to the Chemainus Rockabilly and Country Music Festival at Waterwheel Park. So lots of rockabilly, country blues, psychobilly, and other infectious music to bring even more heat to your summer season with big love from Dave O Rama and the sound of your city.
Rhythm and it came out neat. You're gonna rock with the rhythm, rhythm and blues. You're gonna rock with the rhythm, rhythm and blues. You're gonna rock with the rhythm, rhythm and blues. That's alright, that's alright, that's alright. Well, when it got together with the saxophone, Joe called Mary on the telephone. He said, let's go down to the record hop, rockin' and a rollin', just a hoppin' and a rollin'. Gonna rock with the rhythm, rhythm and blues. You're gonna rock with the rhythm, rhythm and blues. You're gonna rock with the rhythm, rhythm and blues. That's alright, that's alright, that's alright. Everybody come alive, flipping, flopping rhythms on the bottom of their feet. We've all gone crazy about that great big beat. You're gonna rock with the rhythm, rhythm and blues. You're gonna rock with the rhythm, rhythm and blues. You're gonna rock with the rhythm, rhythm and blues. Let's not stop now, let's go one more time. You're gonna rock with the rhythm, rhythm and blues. You're gonna rock with the rhythm, rhythm and blues. You're gonna rock with the rhythm, rhythm and blues. That's alright, that's alright, that's alright, that's alright. You're gonna rock, ooh baby, don't you know I love you? Gonna rock, ooh baby, don't you know I love you? Gonna rock, ooh baby, don't you know I love you? Gonna rock, ooh baby, don't you know I love you? Gonna rock.
You ought to see my blue-eyed Sally lives way down on Shinbone Alley. The number on the gate, number on the door. The next house over is a grocery store. Stay all night, stay a little longer. Dance all night, dance a little longer. Pull off your coat, throw it in the corner. Don't see why you don't stay a little longer. You can't go home if you're going by the mill. The bridge washed out at the bottom of the hill. The big creek's up and the big creek's level. I plow my corn with a double shovel. Stay all night, stay a little longer. Dance all night, dance a little longer. Pull off your coat, throw it in the corner. Don't see why I don't stay a little longer. Sitting in the window, singing to my love. A swap bucket fell from the window up above. A mule and a grasshopper eating ice cream. The mule got sick and they laid him on the green. Stay all night, stay a little longer. Dance all night, dance a little longer. Pull off your coat, throw it in the corner. Don't see why you don't stay a little longer. Grab your gal, pat her on the head. She don't like biscuits, feed her cornbread. The gal's round Big Creek, about half grown. Jump on a man like a dog on a bone. Stay all night, stay a little longer. Dance all night, dance a little longer. Pull off your coat, throw it in the corner. Don't see why you don't stay a little longer. I don't see why you don't stay a little longer.
You got me shaking in my shoes, and I don't know what to do. You got me shaking in my shoes, and I don't know what to do. You got me shaking in my shoes, and it's all because of you. You put a rattle in my pan, please let me be a man. I got a twitching in my knees, I need your love again, see. You got me shaking in my shoes, and it's all because of you. I shake it, baby.
That's what a better's never gonna change. The people look around the world and see a tragedy. I look and see your money making opportunity for that easy money. Out there for the taking, you can seek your life away. They'll be out there making bacon. It's a land of opportunity. There's room for you to break in. Jump out of your easy chair, give yourself a shaking. Easy money waiting to be taken. I wanna buy a mansion, wanna buy a yacht, sail around the world, show everybody what I got. Tiger full line toilet seats, make the peasants drool. I wanna show the world I'm not anybody's fool. Right now I might be on welfare, but that don't bother me much. I know which way the wind blows, know which spikes the push. For that easy money, out there for the taking. You can seek your life away, or be out there making bacon. It's a land of opportunity, there's room for you to break in. Jump out of your futon, give yourself a shaking. Easy money waiting to be taken. I wanna be a VIP, I wanna dress to kill. I wanna blow my nose some money away to show you where I stand. To charity so you can see I really give a damn. They talk to you of love, talk to you of freedom. Love is love and love is nice, but you know you can't eat it. Give me easy money out there for the taking. You can sleep your life away. I'll be out there making bacon. It's a land of opportunity. There's room for you to break it. Jump up off your couch, give yourself a shaking. There's easy money waiting to be taken. They tell you to work hard and someday you'll be a man, but you never make a million with a shovel in your hand. You gotta hedge your bets, you gotta hide your tracks, if you don't want to eat cockroaches in a corrugated shack. Right now I might be down and out begging on the street, but there'll come a time when I'll get down and you'll be begging me for my easy money. Out there for the taking, you can seek your life away. I'll be out there making bacon. It's a land of opportunity, there's room for you to break it. Jump out of your bed, give yourself a shaking. Easy money waiting to be taken. Do what you wanna do, be what you wanna be, but it's money, 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 money set you free.
Toronto singer-songwriter Kip Harness bringing his Armageddon blues to the Lovecast with something for the greedy oligarchs and a magic spell to conjure financial equality for all members of society as we try to survive in a world dominated by corporate fascism and self-serving baby men. As I mentioned, I'm on my way down to the Chemainus Rockabilly and Country Music Festival today, so I played for you a couple of headliners in that set who will be rocking the festival. From Victoria, BC, Hank Angel and the Island Devils covering a Slim Sandy song called Shakin' in My Shoes, featuring Slim Sandy sitting in on harmonica. Slim is also on the bill for the festival, so we heard from Slim Sandy himself with his partner Willa May and the Hillbilly Boppers covering the song Stay a Little Longer from the album Willa's Western Jamboree. Slim Sandy and Hank Angel will be rocking the crowd today at the Chemainus Rockabilly and Country Music Festival, and I will be there to join in the musical fun. At the top of the set, American Rockabilly Hall of Fame inductee Ronnie Haig in there with something called Rockin' with the Rhythm and Blues. Ronnie Haig passed away last year, and that goes out to his memory. As Dave O Rama whips up a rock and roll dance party featuring rockabilly, country, rhythm and blues, roots, and other rockin' sounds specially designed to fire up your weekend. Rock and roll music came out of the African diaspora, and this next set demonstrates the connection between the blues and traditional rock and roll music. So let's get this next set off the ground with something from the great Texas bluesman Lightnin' Hopkins right here on the Lovecast.
I had a gal, they called her Sal. She woke up one morning, we fell in the bell. Talking about the woman, yeah, she called. She never would say she will. Trouble and trouble gon' get you killed. told me about messing with Sal. Said she gon' knock me over in the barrel.
Mark Casper from NQR Buckle here. You're listening to the Lovecast with Dave O Rama.
House it stands on shaky ground, the roof overhead, walls will fall and we'll all be dead. Look down the road, dark at dawn, sits a yellow house, still in the night with a porch light on. I see a girl in a clean white dress, true love for you, fall on my knees I do confess. Feel that stomach turn, stick and burn, yeah. Hey, it's mine. Take some time, yeah. Deep and drawn like it's thrown. It won't miss like a stone into a pond, yeah. Begins to rain, the steam does rise in a lonesome town beyond the hill with a new hope found. I've seen that girl and I love that girl, a sightless mind, a sad refrain and a love unkind. A soul's too lost to see the light. I follow her. There's a sun too bright to come out at night. Look what I've gotten in. I sweat my skin, yeah. Where do I begin? Can't comprehend, yeah. Slap my hands, make me strong. Stand and cry like a dog without a song, yeah.
two-back crew. Well, there ain't no need. Ain't no need, darling. Well, there ain't no need. Well, I know you hurting, but you're hurting, been hurting me. Turn right around, I leave. Yes, I will. Well, we both know that's a lie. I'll be right here on my knees.
Juno Award winners and residents of Lake Cowichan, British Columbia, Blue Moon Marquee with something called What I Wouldn't Do. Blue Moon Marquee will be performing for free at Picnic in the Plaza, Nanaimo, BC, for free on August 31st. In mid-September, they will also be performing at the Barnside Harvest Festival in Ladner, BC, and then Blue Moon Marquee will be heading up to Alaska to perform at the Keepin' the Blues Alive at Seethe. From Boston, the incredible Barents Whitfield and the Savages, a longtime fave of mine who once joined me as a guest decades ago on my old CIUT FM radio show, Alligator Wine. Nice to hear that Barents is still churning out the incredible recordings. From the album Dig Thy Savage Soul, Barents Whitfield and the Savages with the rocker Daddy's Gone to Bed. Toronto rock and blues duo Cattle were also in the set with something called Shakin' House Blues, and it looks like Cattle are playing on August 31st in Saint-Adèle, Quebec at the Focus Fest. And something from legendary Texas bluesman Lightnin' Hopkins, clearly demonstrating the connection between rockabilly and blues music on a track called Had a Gal Called Sal. I was listening to some surf music while I was putting the program together this week, and it occurred to me that surf music sounds like what you get when you give bluegrass musicians LSD. Jump blues music also played a big role to inspire classic rock and roll music, and to demonstrate that connection, here's Nappy Brown with something called Open Up That Door from Dave O Rama and the Lovecast.
Open up that door and I walk right in my heart. Open up that door and I walk right in my heart. You've been gone so long, come on back where you belong. So open up the door and I walk right in my heart. Don't you know that we should you made my life a mess. I need your love for my happiness. Without you here, I don't want to live. Have a little mercy and forget and forgive. So open up the door and walk right in my heart. Open up that door and walk right in my heart. I pray all day that you'll come home to stay. So open up the door and walk right in my heart. You made my life a mess. I need your love for my happiness. Without you here, I don't want to live. Have a little mercy and forget and forgive. So open up the door and walk right in my heart. Open up that door and walk right in my heart. I prayed all day that you come home to stay. So open up the door and walk right in.
Sweet thing, a pretty little baby with a diamond ring. She got something that's more than okay. Sweet like sugar and cream, like gravy. Got to get it upside the head. Crazy, yes I am. Got a pretty little baby. Mama never liked to be left alone. Oh, Dada, Dada, please, why don't you stay at home? I said, how's it going? What tell me what's going on? She got to fly and the birds got to run. Upside the head, crazy. Yes, I am. About that sweet little baby. I talk about a bit of rum or two. Josie and the Pussycats, man, them chicks was cool. All through the ages of down history. Good God, Mama, come on, please. Good woman, mister, got a powerful hold. Got to get a shot of woman to rock and roll. Please stop the trouble, got a twitch in my neck. Been in the rock. Now listen here, pretty baby. Don't you flash those eyes at me, 'cause I know that we're still gonna be in the same spot tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow. Do my baby, come on one more time. So fine. Gets the mind and the going gets rough. I look at baby, but I gotta say, crazy. Yes, I am. Not you, pretty baby. Got to bring it on to try to do
I'm Lily Frost, and you're listening to the Lovecast with Dave O Rama.
Chewing out the rhythm of a bubble gum. The sun is out, and I want some. It's not hard now for to reach. We can hitch a ride, a Rockaway Beach. Up on the roof, out on the street, down the playground, high concrete. Bus ride, distant slow. The blast at the disco on the radio. Rock, rock, Rockaway Beach. Rock, rock, Rockaway Beach. Rock, rock, Rockaway Beach. We can hitch a ride, a Rockaway Beach. Rock, rock, Rockaway Beach. Rock, rock, Rockaway Beach. Rock, rock.
something strange? Does it make them fight? Oh, get some high, maybe. Maybe it's that Hillbilly Highway. Well, let's get correct and gone. No, we cannot forget that. Go talking, had that rhythm and blues. We're just rockin' and blues. Oh, you never know what's right from left. Hey, just look at them bookers. Can't you see they can barely shift now? Here's that rip rap rockin'. Really go. There's just one hand loose and he just can't say no. It's crazy, baby. Oh yeah, it's crazy, cause that Hillbilly polka creeps on slow. So here's an invitation, never let it pass. All you boys and girls, even mums and dads. Oh no. It's just that Hillbilly polka that ain't wine. We've seen them split rhythms, they're all turned on, and it made no difference if their feel is gone. Surely. I made the baby watch that Hillbilly polka. Hillbilly polka. Hillbilly polka below their mind.
Scottish rockabilly outfit, the Shakin' Pyramids, with some rockin' pyramid power for all the reefer smokers out there, called Reeferbilly Polka. The Shakin' Pyramids were on the scene between 1980 and 1983. From Philadelphia-based rockabilly band Full Blown Cherry in there with a tribute to the Ramones and a cover of Rockaway Beach for all the beach lovers just like me. Full Blown Cherry also have a rockabilly album available, which is a tribute to AC/DC. John Spencer, during his brief hiatus from the blues explosion with his rockabilly project Heavy Trash and something called Crazy Pretty Baby. And at the top, North Carolina R&B legend Nappy Brown in the set with something called Open Up That Door, as the Lovecast rocks your weekend with a show overflowing with traditional country, rockabilly roots, and blues on a special Lovecast Hillbilly Hoedown. Some driving music from Dave O Rama as I blaze down the Vancouver Island Highway on my way to the Chemainus Rockabilly and Country Music Festival. It's a rockin' hillbilly jamboree this week on the Lovecast, and I have Nova Scotia guitarist Rev Hank on the decks with something called Fortuna to lead you into hour 2 and the next dimension of the Lovecast. So stick around and I'll meet you over on the other side.
This is Megan and Adam from the band Avro.
We love that you love listening to The Lovecast with Dave O Rama.
Earthlings and extraterrestrials, thanks for joining me here in hour 2 of the Lovecast, where this week I'm dedicating the show to my old friend, one-time broadcaster, rebel radio host, musician, postie, devoted husband, and country gentleman, Mr. Alan Bakeland. It was a true pleasure crossing his path in this life. This show is dedicated to the memory of my old friend Alan, with love from the Lovecast. And today I'm heading down the Vancouver Island Highway to go check out the Chemainus Rockabilly and Country Music Festival. Alan and I met at CIUT FM in Toronto. Like many of the coolest people in my life, Alan and I were connected through our mutual love for a broad spectrum of music. Even though he played in a country band, Alan also played in a Greek rembetika group, showing off his wide interest in global music. So, as I motor down the Vancouver Island Highway today on my way to the Chemainus Rockabilly and Country Music Festival, I'm reminded of Alan, the music, our friendship, and our last day together in Chemainus. When I first heard this song by what would become my favorite band of all time, my mind was blown. I hope it blows your mind too. In memory of my old friend Alan Bakeland, here's a hot summer hoedown specially formulated to shake you up and rock you out, Lovecast style.
Understand?
Petunia from Petunia and the Vipers. This is the Lovecast with Dave O Rama. Yay!
I'm your man. You win some, lose some, it's all the same to me. The pleasure is to play, makes no difference what you say. I don't share your greed, the only card you need is the ace of spades. The ace of spades. Playing for the high wine, dancing with the devil, going with the flow, it's all a game to me. 7 flop or quits, double stake or splits. The ace of spades, the ace of spades. You know I'm born to lose and gamble is for fools, but that's the way I like, baby. I don't wanna live forever. And don't forget the Joker. Up the ante, you know you got to see me. Ring down the weed, that man's hand again. I can see it in your eyes. Take one look and die. The only thing you see, you know it got to be the ace of spades. The ace of spades, 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 the ace of spades.
An obscure band from Sweden called Moonshiners Rockabilly Trio laying down a solid cover of the Motorhead classic Ace of Spades. I wonder if they do ABBA covers as well. I'm going to send that one out to all my old friends from Jughead. Some gritty fuzz roughing up that set with South Carolina songstress and poet Adia Victoria, going beyond the Bloodhounds with a haunting piece of rock and roll sludge called Head Rot. From Nanaimo, British Columbia, the traditional territory of the Snuneymuxw First Nation, we heard something from psychedelic bluegrass band Country Mouse. That really doesn't do them justice, so here's how they describe themselves. From the Country Mouse Bandcamp page, where you can buy the album Short Life of Trouble, this is how they describe themselves. Low-tone psychedelic doom folk with Appalachian and punk rock over and undertones. Whatever you call it, we heard Country Mouse applying their sonic snake oil to an excellent version of the traditional American folk song Country Blues. And to get us rolling for hour 2, my favorite band of all time, The Cramps, featuring Lux Interior, the greatest frontman of all time, and his wife Poison Ivy Rorschach, the queen of rock and roll. I feel so fortunate to have seen The Cramps many times during their existence. The first time I heard that song, it blew my mind. No one does it like The Cramps. From the 1980 album Songs the Lord Taught Us, featuring Lux Interior on vocals, Poison Ivy on guitar, Brian Gregory on guitar, and Nick Knox on drums. Garbage Man, produced by Alex Chilton from the bands Big Star and The Box Tops. Dave O Rama is rocking and rolling my way down the Island Highway as I head to the Chemainus Rockabilly and Country Music Festival, and I'm going to have myself a day out in the warm sunshine for some rockin' good times, enjoying some Afro-Celtic hillbilly blues. This show is dedicated to my old friend Alan Bakeland, and the first song of this set is also dedicated to another old dear departed friend. In memory of Ray Kondo, we're heading back to the Mississippi Delta to help Arthur Big Boy Crudup dig himself a hole deep into the Lovecast.
E1 BB 1542, take B.
You know this world is in a tangle. People's going fro. You know I'm worried about my baby, got nowhere to go. I might dig myself a hole. Move my baby down in the ground. You know when I come out, there won't be no walls around. Yes, I got my questionnaire, my class card too. My baby's wondering what in the world am I to do? I'ma dig myself a hole, move my baby down in the ground. You know when I come out, there won't be no walls around. Yeah. Baby down in the ground. You know when I come out, there won't be no walls around. Yeah, they take me to the riverfront, across the deep blue sea. My baby's wondering what in the world become of me. I dig myself a hole, move my baby down in the ground. You know when I come out, there won't be no walls around. I ain't got no one to love me, all I got is gone. Gonna give up my baby and up my happy home. I'ma dig myself a hole, move my baby down in the ground.
Well, I came to your door just the other day. A smile that I had soon faded away. I knocked and I knocked till I wore on my fist. Then my heart stopped, I can't believe this. Get away slim on your welcome mat. Baby, 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 don't tell me that now. Don't tell me that. Don't tell me that. Don't you tell me that's where our love is at. You used to be my baby and was always home. Now you drive me crazy cause you're always gone. Something is wrong, can we sit down and chat? Baby, 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 don't tell me that. Corner, what'll I see? A doggone home and on me. He used to be my buddy, so I throwed him a bone. He looked at me and growled, now the chase is on. I took off running, then I left him flat. Baby, 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 don't tell me that now. Don't tell me that. Don't tell me that. Don't you tell me he thought that I was your cat. If you want to be gone, I can sure take a hit. Don't have to depend upon an accident. Something is wrong, can we sit down and chat? Baby, 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 don't tell me that. Look outside, what'll I see? A doggone homing in on me. He used to be my pal, so I throwed him a bone. He looked at me and growled, now the chase is on. I took off running, then I left him flat. Baby, 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 don't tell me that now. Don't tell me that. Don't tell me that. Don't you tell me he got a brand new bat. If you want to be gone, I can sure take a hint. Don't have to depend upon an accident. Something is wrong, can we sit down and chat? Baby, 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 don't tell me that now. Something is wrong, can we sit down and chat? Baby, 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 don't tell me that.
Knee. I got something to tell you, baby, this worrying me. You went out last night, baby, you stayed all night. You went out last night, baby, you stayed all night. You can expect some of the mercy, you know you ain't treating me right. I cried all night long. You got to worry on, baby. You can't have Baby, I found you gone. You know I love you, baby, but you know you done me wrong.
The fabulous sounds of Vancouver hillbilly jazz band Petunia and the Vipers with a swinging track called Teardrops Rollin'. Petunia and the Vipers are super busy with a loaded tour schedule that you can find at petuniaandthevipers.com. Currently, they have shows out on the West Coast and around Vancouver Island. The last time I ran into Petunia was back in March at a Blue Moon Marquee show in Victoria, and he told me that he now lives down in Victoria. So members of the Vipers live in Vancouver, Petunia lives in Victoria, and it looks like he has himself a new stripped-down honky-tonk trio that he plays some gigs with on Vancouver Island as well. As I mentioned, Petunia is touring around BC up until the third week in September. Then on September 23rd, he's taken the Vipers down to Nashville to launch a tour of the southern states and the west coast of the U.S. before landing back on Canada's west coast for more dates in mid-December. That there is definitely a hard-working band. That set also had a big dose of boogie in it, and the late Canadian blues harmonica man Harp Dog Brown pitched in with a heapin' helpin' of some all-night boogie. Saskatchewan country swingers Lost Highway Navigators also pulled in with a fine cover of the James Hand country swing classic Baby 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 Don't Tell Me That, taken from the album Late Bloom. For all the Led Zeppelin fans, British family band Kitty, Daisy, and Lewis with a cover of a Zeppelin song that manifested itself from a jam session with famous sideman Ian Stewart, who was banging out some boogie on an out-of-tune piano during a break at the Physical Graffiti sessions. Kitty, Daisy, and Lewis in there with their version of Boogie with Stu. And at the top of the set, a song called I'm Gonna Dig Myself a Hole by Delta blues musician Arthur Big Boy Crudup, the man who composed the classic That's All Right, My Baby Left Me, and So Glad You're Mine, songs made popular by Elvis Presley. I tried to convince my old friend Ray Kondo to cover that song. Decades ago, while we were living in Vancouver, I gave Ray a copy of a Big Boy Crudup cassette compilation and recommended Dig Myself a Hole to Ray, suggesting that he add it to his repertoire. But Ray preferred the song Shout Sister Shout, and he added that one to his set instead. Arthur Big Boy Crudup and a song about building a nuclear fallout shelter because the arms race had driven the world insane. Dave O Rama is laying down some rockin' hillbilly blues to celebrate my late friend Alan Bakelin as I head down the Island Highway on my way to take in some sun and musical fun at the Chemainus BC Rockabilly and Country Music Festival. I put together this show in order to provide myself with some proper driving music for the trip today. If you want to give me a little more lovin', then please go enjoy all the past episodes of the Lovecast that I've made available for you at my Lovecast online audio archives. There are 2 archives available online containing literally hundreds of shows to enjoy. So go check them all out and explore the schizophonic world of the Lovecast at mixcloud.com/Dave O Rama or at thelovecast.podbean.com. You can also find links on the banner at the Podbean site to connect you to the Lovecast on numerous popular streaming sites as well. So give Dave O Rama a little more lovin' and share the Lovecast with all your music lovin' friends.
I'm sitting with my baby in the old porch swing. Think that the youngin' is the cutest thing. Just a little more loving. Just a little more loving. Just a little more loving before I have gone. I was here last night and the night before. Tonight I'm back here begging for more. Just a little more loving. Just a little more loving. Just a little more loving before I have to go home. that the youngin' is the cutest thing. Just a little more loving, little more loving, just a little more loving, little more loving, just a little more loving before I have to go home. I'm gonna get a kiss from someone that's sweet, that I'm gonna sweep her right off of her feet. Just a little more loving, just a little more loving, just a little more loving. That's all I want from you.
Well, it looks like all of them cats have come down, 'cause we got the biggest ice cream in town. We don't care about them cats' names, and they got the money they can get in this game. Wear suit or coveralls, and they got the green, just let it fall. And we'll pick 'em up and shake 'em up, and let 'em roll. We gonna pick 'em up and shake 'em up, and let 'em roll. We gonna pick 'em up and shake 'em up, and let 'em roll. We gonna roll, we gonna roll. All night long we gonna roll them bones. Well, I heard a knock upon my door. It didn't bother me, I'd heard knocks before. So I went to the door, and to my surprise, two big policemen looked me right in the eye. I said, "Officer, is there anything wrong?" He said, "I want to know what's going on." I said, "Well, pick 'em up and shake 'em up, and let 'em roll. We gonna pick 'em up and shake 'em up, let 'em roll. We gonna pick 'em up and shake 'em up, and let 'em roll. We gonna roll, we gonna roll. All night long we gonna roll them bones." Well, they picked us up and they shook us down. First thing I knew, we was headed downtown. Now the most fun I ever had in my life, but down on my knees in that jug shooting dice. I broke the judge and every cop in jail. First time a judge ever win my bail. We will pick 'em up and shake 'em up, and let 'em roll. We gonna pick 'em up and shake 'em up, let 'em roll. We gonna pick 'em up and shake 'em up, and let 'em roll. We gonna roll, we gonna roll. All night long we gonna roll them bones.
This is country music superstar Big Fancy.
And the shitty cowboy in the background, baby.
And you're listening to the Lovecast with Dave O Rama.
Oh.
Well, you sit there a-drinking and a-crying in your beer. You think you got troubles? Well, my friend, listen here. I'm fresh out of prison, 20 years in the pen, and I lost my wife and family to my one and only friend. Well, I just washed my car and I think it's gonna rain, but I can't complain.
me alone. But don't you try me on the weekend, cause I'm heading out of town. You know I won't be around. But you're thinking that I'm only, and I'm thinking of you only, cause I'm busy as a man can be. It's hard for me to get all my working day done when you keep on bugging me. Still trying to find the buried bone. So why don't you leave me alone? Leave me alone. There's nothing you can do for me. Leave me alone. Baby, just leave me be. Well, if you're coming to a show, well, I don't wanna know. Well, you're better off staying at home. If you find me in the bar drowning all of my sorrows, well, I just wanna drown them alone. Well, I don't wanna see you around. You might as well get out of town. Leave me alone. Cause there's nothing you can do for me. Leave me alone. Baby, won't you leave me be? Take it no more, don't knock, 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 knocking at my door. I've had it up to here, that's all I can say. Baby, 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 won't you just go away? Well, I don't want anything to do with you. Baby, 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 we're through. Leave me alone. Well, there's nothing you can do for me. Leave me alone. Baby, won't you leave me be?
Canada has always produced some great rockabilly bands, and we still do. Still making the rounds is the Vancouver trio Cousin Harley, led by master guitarist and guitar mechanic Paul Pigat. Cousin Harley have been around for almost 25 years, so congratulations to them. The band's latest album is called Cousin Harley Plays the Blues, which was co-produced by Paul and West Coast jazz hornmen Corey Weeds and Jerry Cook. I went further back a couple of decades to the album Hillbilly Madness and a blistering track called Leave Me Alone, going out to the crazy makers out there making people so damn crazy. From Denman Island, BC, country outlaw Conrad F. Campbell in the set was something from the album Hellbound and Honky Tonkin'. And going out to all the Stoics, a song called Can't Complain. Maybe we should all start complaining and see if that gets us somewhere instead of sucking it up all the time. You can download several of Conrad's albums for free at conradfcampbell.com, so go check them out. A couple of rockabilly classics ignited that set, including the track Pick 'em Up and Shake 'em Up by Texas rockers Cecil McCullough and the Border Boys out there rolling them bones. And the B-side of the very first single from 1960 by American rockabilly musician Chuck Kummer, Looking for a Little More Lovin' from You for the Lovecast. My name is Dave O Rama, and I'm traveling down Vancouver Island in a roots rock and hillbilly style as I make my way to Chemainus, BC for the annual Rockabilly and Country Music Festival. So today, the Lovecast is my soundtrack for the drive down to the fest. Right now, I've got one more set for you. And by the time the show ends, Slim Sandy and the Hillbilly Boppers will be taking the stage down in Chemainus. So let's go out with something big and bad. Here's a set full of big and bad just to bring the show to its big bad conclusion. Starting off with something for the Wayward Wolf from Clinton O'Neill and the Country Drifters right here on the Lovecast.
I'm a big bad wolf, I'm always on the prowl. Look out, little chick, when you hear me growl. When a wolf gets hungry, he's a sneaking and a roving. Watch out, good girl, I'm a wolf in sheep clothing. I'm 3 times 7, I'm 3 and 21. I'm a boy from the country, and I'm looking for fun. I move around this old town, searching for some loving. Watch out, good girl, I'm a wolf in sheep clothing. I build just for fun. Now the girls like to ride just to see it run. When my motor goes dead for a kissing and a hugging. Watch out, good girl, I'm a wolf in sheep clothing. Big bad wolf, I'm always on the prowl. Look out, little chick, when you hear me growl. When a wolf gets hungry, he's a sneaking and a roving. Watch out, good girl, I'm a wolf in sheep clothing. Watch out, good girl, I'm a wolf in sheep clothing.
From falling off a ladder to rocking the festival stage, this is Paul Pigat and Cousin Harley, and you're listening to the Lovecast with Dave O Rama.
Bad boys, so fascinating bad boys, so stimulating bad boys, the way the pimp and pose bad boys. I gotta get one of those bad boys, bad boys, bad boys. I said tattoos, the case of the blues, but some so sexy about a man that's gonna lose. Bad boys. Black bad boys, like Johnny Cash, bad boys, bad boys, bad
things in a big bad way with 3 big bad tracks to help rock us right to the end of the show today. One of my favorite bands from North Carolina and celebrating something like 40 years on the music scene, Southern Culture on the Skids, featuring bass player Mary Huff on vocals there, singing about bad boys. And at the top of the mix, from Michigan, the 1963 single Big Bad Wolf by Clinton O'Neill and the Country Drifters, going out to my bestie, Leah, the Wayward Wolf. All the background music on the show today was from Rev Hank and the Urban Surf Kings, so thanks to them for providing all the twang behind my voice. And there you have it. That was my soundtrack I mixed up for my trip from Lovecast Island on the ferry and down the Island Highway for some hot and musical fun at the Chemainus Rockabilly and Country Music Festival. I hope you enjoyed rocking out with me today in a hillbilly style. This show today was dedicated to the memory of my dear old friend, Alan Bakeland. The last time I saw my friend Doug was at a Ginger St. James gig at the Dakota Tavern in Toronto many years ago. Ginger has an upcoming gig in Toronto at the Horseshoe Tavern on September 5th with Peter and the Wolves and Paul Jones and the Gold Tones. She's a total firecracker based out of Hamilton, Ontario. So, for my fans in Hamilton, I'm going to go out with some Hair of the Black Dog from Ginger in Doug's memory. I hope I adequately rocked your day today. Thanks so much for tuning in. Let's always remember to be grateful for good friends. And until we meet up here again next week, this is Dave O Rama wishing you peace, love, and consciousness.
Down drunk and I won't drink again, at least for a month. This happy hour heaven has come to a stop. Well, Cloudy and